Hey guys, DR Giovanna here, and I saw these at Target recently, and apparently I was looking for these. I didn't know when these would come out, but these are the Five Nights at Freddy's Series 2 mini posters. These are made by Just Toys International. They're the same company who made the collector clips, the trading cards or collectible cards, and the dog tags. And I was wondering when these would come out. This is Series 2 on the cover. You can see it's Withered Freddy, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Bonnie, and Nightmare Balloon Boy. So the packaging is very different from the first one. If you guys remember, or you've been on my channel for quite a while, you should know I did show off the first Series 1. This is more of a different shape rather than a square. It's a metallic paint too, so that's pretty interesting. It says collect them all. There's 18 to collect, 13 mini posters, and 5 locker posters. Now the first series, I did not collect all of them. I can't even find them anymore, so there's no way I'm gonna complete that unless someone will help me out or if I get them online, but I'm not taking that risk. I did find these in the clearance bin at Target, which is why some of them are already open. So I'm not expected to get maybe 8. I'd be lucky if I get 6, but hey, they were really cheap, honestly. They cost around $3.99, so $4.32. And I'll try to show you guys the ones you can get. Or here's the ones you can get. I do like how they look. I definitely like this marionette, the Scream. I do like that. That's another art reference. They did that with Series 1, but it was with Freddy or Toy Freddy, I believe. All these posters are pretty good in their own way, but who knows what I'll get. Unlike the first videos I did with the Series 1, I'm just gonna take pictures of the posters I get and talk over them. And if you don't see more than 8, or less than 8, I should say, that's because I have a double. But if I do get a double, I already know what to do with it. I can give it to someone who would appreciate it more. But I'm gonna open these and show you guys what I got. So I'm gonna go by my least favorite to my most favorite, you know, the one I wanted the most to, you know. But the first one we have is Foxy. This kind of reminds me of the poster I saw at GameStop and Walmart, but it's a basic generic picture of Foxy, nothing special. I do like how the fact that he looks like he's coming at you or coming to the office, which he did do in Five Nights at Freddy's, so that's a nice little reference. I like how his eyes are glowing, and that's basically all this poster has to offer, honestly. Nothing really special. Next one I got was Withered Chica. I do like this one. I love the detail on her, especially the tears and the lighting. It's hard to tell, but this poster was kind of ripped when I got it, but it's no big deal. Like I stated, I got these in clearance, so the boxes weren't in the best of shape. So I was kind of expecting some tears and cuts, so it's no big deal to me. It's not like I was gonna get these laminated or anything, but I do like how she looks. It reminds me of a jump scare she does, but despite the fact that when she does her jump scare, it's close up, that way you just see her face instead of her whole body. But it looks like the T-pose she does is when she's in one of the rooms, when you see her in one of the cams, and Five Nights at Freddy's too. But I do like this poster. It's a lot better than Foxy for Five Nights at Freddy's, at least to me. And here's one of the first locker posters that I got. It is Springtrap. I do like how he looks, but I kind of prefer the one that came in Series 1, where it shows the purple guy inside the suit coming out as if he's trying to escape. I do prefer that one. But this one's pretty good in its own way. The coloring's really good. I like the lighting, the fact that he's looking at you. And I'm going to point something out near the end of the video where I've just found out after recording. It was pretty interesting, but I'm not bothered by it, and I'll show you guys whenever the video ends. Now this one, I love the colors on Balloon Boy. I don't know why, but the colors just look so, how do you say, well, I can't describe it. I just love how the colors look. I can't really describe it. I love how he says ride on, and he's riding a skateboard. But he's holding a lot of balloons, which is, you know, not very typical of Balloon Boy, because he only holds just the one balloon. And he also holds a sign, and he doesn't wear sunglasses. I think this is a reference to the 90s, or yeah, I'm pretty sure the 90s, where someone would say that's radical, that's awesome, you know, basically a stereotypical skater. I can see this referencing that, but I do love the color. I would say it jumps out. That was probably what I was trying to say. It jumps out. Like, you can notice this far away without having to see it that close. That's how colorful it is. I do love this though, even though Balloon Boy is one of the most annoying characters. Now we move on to Nightmare Balloon Boy. I really love how he looks in this poster. As you can see, he's seen inside his balloon. Well, it's not really inside, it's his reflection. I do love that effect. Even though Nightmare Balloon Boy doesn't have a balloon. And he, of course, comes out in Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Halloween update. He replaced his plush trap in the hallway. Basically, if you beat that mode, you get 2 more. You pass 2 hours. Instead of starting at 12 a.m., you start at 2 a.m. Which is pretty helpful to a certain extent. I just love how his reflections inside the balloon. I definitely love the color. You can see a lot of purple and a lot of shadows. I do love that aspect. This is like one of my favorite posters, I would say. This one does have a tear. You can't see it, but it's near the bottom. It's like a small tear, but it doesn't really bother me since I'm not really gonna notice it anyway. Now we have Mangle. I really love how this one, it kind of reminds me of someone drawing this with a Sharpie marker. I do love the coloring where there's some detail, but it's mainly just white on black. You can see some pink and a little bit of red, which makes sense. That's what Mangle's color scheme is. But I just love this basically, it's like it's drawn with a Sharpie marker. I don't know why, it just captures my attention more than the Balloon Boy poster. I mean, even though that one's pretty good too. I like this one, but I kind of don't like the fact that it's a locker poster. I don't like those squirrel posters that much. I kind of like the ones where they're vertical, like the Foxy and Withered Chica. But I do like this poster. It captures my attention, like I said. And there is a tear, unfortunately, near the bottom. It's covered up by one of the paints. You can't really notice it, but then again, I probably wouldn't notice it either way. And now we have Withered Bonnie taking part of his face off. Well, more like all of his face except for his lower jaw. It's clearly a reference to the fact that in the first Five Nights at Freddy's trailer, near the end of the video, you can see Bonnie taking off his mask and showing his endoskeleton inside. And basically, I do like this poster, especially the coloring and the wires and the fact that one of the eyeballs is coming out of the socket. And the coloring of the eyes, they're lighting up, and the sparks coming off of his mask, which would happen if you actually do take part of a robot apart, or an animatronic in this case. Sparks will fly, not in the good way. I love the coloring, the background, the detail. Honestly, this could make a great poster. Not that I'm saying all the other ones couldn't, but they're all good in their own way. But this one, the next one I'm about to show you, can easily pass for a painting, especially in a museum. And this was the picture I was talking about. The marionette as the Scream, which was painted by, I believe, Edwin Munch. I might not be pronouncing his first name right, but I believe he was the one who painted it, but I don't know. This is the second most iconic painting ever. The first one, I believe, is the Mona Lisa. And this is also like a nod to the first series where they did with Toy Freddy, not Freddy Fazbear, Toy Freddy, where he was the Venetian Man, I believe, which was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. But I believe it's the Venetian Man. If you don't know what I mean, you're gonna see the poster, or more like the picture of it, near the end of the video. But I do love this poster. I definitely love the fact that they used the marionette. I don't see why they wouldn't. Of course, the Scream is not happy in the poster or in the painting, but the marionette is, because that's the only expression it can make. But I do love that little nod, and that's why I put this at the top, because it's one of my favorite posters that I got out of the Series 2 set. Here's what I was talking about when I got that Springtrap poster. If you can see on the left, the one I got, which is the locker room poster, and the one on the right is a horizontal poster, but it's just the same thing, except it's expanded. You can see most of his body in the horizontal one rather than in the wallpaper one, or the locker room one. Honestly, I prefer the one on the right more than the one on the left. At least that's just me, but since I got the one on the left, I don't see the point of me getting the one on the right. But that's just my preference. It was kind of a cheap thing to do to put more than one, well, actually the same poster just cropped out. But it doesn't really bother me that much. I mean, I'll get over it quickly, but it's just pretty weird that they did that kind of marketing placement. At least to me, I don't know, I can't really say the word. It's just really weird how they did that. And here are the ones that I got from Series 1. Now if you see near the right, where the fourth one down, that's the Toy Freddy posing as the Venetian Man. That's the one I was talking about. And as you can see, the ones that have an X are the ones that I have. And the ones that are in red are the ones I don't have. Now, I did not complete the first series because, well, these are hard to find nowadays. I could just order them online, but I'm not going to take that gamble because I'm not trying to complete the set. I mean, if I don't complete it, that's fine. Life will go on. I can't have every Five Nights at Freddy's merchandise. I'm not a hardcore collector. I'm just a casual collector. I just collect things that I like. I don't collect everything from this series. If you do, that's great, but that's just me. I don't think I'll finish Series 2. If I see more, I'll get them, but I highly doubt I'll see any more since I saw these in the clearance bin. But that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Bye.